53 past the hour. Welcome back, everybody. Our next guest had his dreams come true when he became one of the youngest pilots in history at the age of 14. Now he is helping others to overcome obstacles and achieve their goals at the ripe old age of 22.
And with us now is first ever Federal Aviation Ambassador, Jamail Larkins. He's also founder of the annual Dream Launch Tour. Jamail, thanks for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
So, pilot at 14 is part of the reason that you've become an ambassador to the FAA. You can explain what that is, because you don't hear a lot of kids anymore when asked, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up, say, pilot?
That's one of the exact reasons why I've started working with the FAA. It's just to raise awareness of all the different career opportunities inside of the aviation industry, from becoming a pilot to an air traffic controller to becoming an aeronautical engineer, or even being involved in the business side of the industry.
Interestingly enough, too, and you're part, we're celebrating Black History Month here at Fox News Channel, and you're actually part of history because you're basically placing the likes of like Amelia Earhart and the Wright brothers on exhibits. You've made this quest to go around for the past 2 years now.
Yes.
To get students involved in flying. What have you uncovered? What have you learned?
About 2 years ago, I started up this tour where every single week after I get out of class at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, I hop into a Cirrus SR-22 and travel to a different city and talk to students about career opportunities in aviation.
This is you flying. That's a video of you. Is this your aerobatic
That's
airplane,
my aerobatic
as you discussed
airplane.
off camera? That looks horrifying.
Now, you expect any of us to get in that plane with you?
I hope that you go flying with me here pretty soon.
Not in that plane anyway. I mean, goodness sakes.
Okay, so when you go to schools and you show them what you can do in an airplane, what's the response?
Typically, the response is overwhelming. I mean, it's pretty positive most of the time. We were speaking at Randolph High School in Harlem yesterday, giving the kids the opportunity to learn about how they can actually become a pilot and get involved in aviation. And there's typically a lot of questions that students ask. How can they get involved and what the next step is?
Because you said there's a lot of obstacles for kids standing in their way of success. What are they?
There are a lot of different obstacles, whether it might be financially because of the age and not necessarily having a full-time job to support your hobbies, whether they're inside of the aviation industry or not, or it could be physical distances or just mental obstacles as well. I mean, sometimes going out there and going after your dreams can be kind of hard. And my biggest message that I try to leave with all the students that we speak to is no matter what your dream may be, just go after it.
You know, some of the people that I noted growing up, as a young kid, especially during Black History Month, the Tuskegee Airmen, well noted for their feats during World War II. Who were some of your idols
I have quite a few idols, actually, to be honest, both inside of the business side of the aviation industry as well as just general pilots. And the Tuskegee Airmen is one of the top ones.
I can imagine. Well, I'll tell you, you are definitely a role model at a young age, and just a delight just to see you and chat with you. Just a wonderful young man.
So, Julian, are you going to take up his offer and go on the acrobatic airplane?
Well, see, I'll tell you what. Are you going to be back in Augusta, Georgia, your hometown, the first week of
I will be
April?
back the first week in April.
So in other words, I can't put my foot in my mouth now. I'm going down for the Masters, but I'm going to play ball. I don't know. I was going to say, if you're going to be down there at that point, I'll come down and join you on a flight.
Okay.
Okay, then you heard it here first. As I've said, I'm just happy when a plane takes off and lands.
We'll have to get you up, too.
Enough. Maybe. All right, thanks, Jamail Larkins. Thanks for coming in with all the information.
It's a great story.